This guy's been around the game a little while.
Yes.
Defensive coordinator for the East Limestone Indians, Bobby Earl Greene. Hey, dude.
Hey.
Welcome to the show.
Well, it's been a little while.
It has been.
Hey, let's first off say why Coach Pugh's not with us today, and there's a very good reason.
I know. I knew Coach Hargrove.
Yeah, Coach Paul Hargrove passed away, and Coach Hargrove. He started the East Limestone football program.
Right.
The only, and I don't know how many undefeated teams ever been in Limestone County, but he was the only coach to have the undefeated team at East Limestone we know of.
Yeah,
and,
my dad was a manager on that team.
Oh, was he really? How about that?
That's Beanie's uncle, correct? Or
I'm pretty sure his uncle, because you can look at his picture and look at Gus Hargrove, and if
they don't know, Beanie will tell you. He'll text you.
Well, hopefully
Beanie
will let us know, because they look. And I've always wondered, and I never really know, but I think they are. But Paul Hargrove, they're having his funeral today at East Limestone School. Visitation starts at 11, so that's why. So Coach is up there, and the funeral's at 2:00. But we're so glad that we've got somebody on our coaching staff like Bobby Earl. And
we have Bama Zach every week. But
yeah, I know.
But no, I don't have the knowledge of one Bobby Earl Green. So
Coaches,
Coach.
It was a big win.
Yeah, big win. It's always good to start the season off with a win.
Yes.
And it was a physical football game. Of course, you expect that.
Yeah.
When you play West Limestone, you expect it to be physical.
Right. Now you guys jump out to 12-0, and as we're broadcasting, both sides penalties were just were difficult for the first half.
Yeah, penalties killed us in the first half, especially because we had
big plays.
Well, I know we had a punt return call back, and may have had another touchdown that we got inside the 5 or something, and had it called back.
Yep.
Yeah, had it called back, and that, all that was in the second quarter, and so we had our chances early to kind of not really put them away, but start on it, and we just couldn't finish out.
And but you end up putting 2 touchdowns in, extra points. It was a bad snap, I believe, on the first one, and then went for 2, didn't make it on the second one. So you're leading 12-0. West shoots the gap on a punt deep in your territory, blocks for her safety.
Right.
So then take us from there.
Well, we had a good plan already in place for West Limestone to what we thought would stop them from what we really want to do. I know they got some good receivers. What we really want to do is we wanted to stop them from running the football and force them into pass.
One-dimensional.
Yeah, and that's what we did. We basically took the run away from them, and put them in the passing situations. And when we got in passing situations, we had a few things that we could do to minimize their effectiveness on that too.
Yeah, the first scoring in the first quarter with you guys, it ended up 12-2, and then West moved the ball. They moved the ball consistently, but they could never get to once they get it down into maybe the red zone or something. It seemed like they would be getting pushed back for a while. But
our guys.
It was a while before you took over the game later on.
Yeah, we did in the fourth quarter. Gave up 2 late touchdowns, which didn't want to do, but we wanted to score some more ourselves. Just you got to. I mean, it's first game of the season. You really can't. Even if we'd got up 100, you can't really pull your starters out or too early because they got to be conditioned to play.
Absolutely.
The next game because we got Madison Academy next week.
Right.
So. We got to be ready to play 4 quarters.
Let's talk about those last 2 touchdowns. West scores onside kick. It seemed like the guys where I was sitting. It seemed like the guys on this side where the onside were a little surprised, maybe.
Yeah, just watching the film yesterday, they wasn't ready for it, and we knew it was coming, and we had the personnel on the field that we were supposed to have, but they were trying to get lined up right, and somebody was out of place, and I can't remember who it was, but somebody was out of place, and they were trying to get him where he was supposed to be, and then they, kick the ball.
It's an old saying. It's like a train wreck. You see it, but you can't look away from it, and you can't move. And that's the ball's coming toward the guys, and they're looking at it. It's like, I got to get the ball, but I can't move to go get it. And then next thing you know, West has recovered. Recovered.
They did a good job executing it. I mean, it was.
But the second time, they were there.
Yeah, we got lined up because. Coach Pugh kind of chewed some folks out.
No,
yeah, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, believe it or not.
They got in the right place, but
they didn't let that train wreck happen twice.
But one thing too, Bobby Earl, was those guys in fourth quarter. One thing I guess we were talking about it earlier. That we're at a little disadvantage is those guys have to go both ways, even on special teams too. They're playing offense, defense, and special teams, and they're not getting a break. A lot of those guys are. So
not getting much, getting some here and there, but we've got some younger guys that we keep working them.
Yeah,
and we're expecting before too much longer that they can start helping us out and give us a little bit of depth on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, had a little bit of a cramp issue.
Yeah. But like I say, and it wasn't a hot thing. It's just like, and I don't think that it's that we're not in shape.
No, we work.
Our summer program is pretty good.
Right.
Yes, absolutely.
And then we, and our practices are pretty, a lot of movement stuff in it. So even when we're not doing just real conditioning, everything's based on moving around. So so it's not like we're standing around. But when you get in a game like that. You putting a little bit more effort into it, and so stuff like that, especially early. I mean, it's going to happen.
I thought Isaiah for his first start did a pretty good job. He had to step up. From step in for Dylan that first game.
He did well. If he could complete another pass or two, it might have been a different ball game. But
he was our player of the game the other night too.
Especially down on the goal line. If he'd been a split second, it'd been a perfect touchdown pass.
Yeah. Well, you get somebody that it's not experienced enough, then they're afraid to make a mistake.
Yeah.
And so he was a little bit late on some of them because he don't want to make the mistake. He don't want to throw that interception or whatever. So, but that'll come. He's a good athlete, so that'll come.
We'll talk about Madison Academy next week.
Well, went and watched them play last night. Madison Academy is always going to be good. They've got some really good players. They've got their quarterback. The one that started for them last year. Well, they kind of had a 2-quarterback system last year. They had the throwing quarterback and then they had the running quarterback. Well, the kid that was the thrower, he moved. Danville, but and so the one that they got this year, the thrower, watched him play. He's good, and now he's the guy, and so they did some RPO type stuff and some just quarterback runs just with him last night against Lawrence County. I don't even know what the final score was. I left before it was over.
You saw what you needed to see, didn't you?
Yeah, it was 17-0 when we left.
I think it was 17-7 last I'd seen. I don't know if that was final, but
they're Madison Academy is always going to be good,
and it helps them too to have Bob Godsey on their side.
He's an outstanding coach.
That's true. Well, Bob, thanks a lot, man.
Well,
Appreciate you joining us.
Glad to be here.
We hate to rush, but we've got a list this long of people we've got to fit in 2 hours.
And you can get ready to watch a little Alabama football.
Get ready to watch get ready to watch Tide.
I'll probably be frying some chicken during that. I'm just playing. I'll watch the first half at least.
I'm gonna be doing something. I'm gonna eat. I don't know what I'm gonna fix, but I'm gonna be fixing.
Hey, and the grandson's he's going to be watching Alabama instead of Auburn, right?
Well, yeah, because his mama won't let him.
Okay. I just want to make sure Grandma's not going to get over.
No, she tries to influence a little bit. I think Granddaddy's got a little bit more.
Granddaddy's got him. Okay.
At least if you're listening, you got somebody here's got your back, girlfriend.
Hey, and I noticed too today at 4 o'clock. I think if you have ESPN Plus, Liberty's playing Syracuse.
Yeah, I'm gonna have that sitting on my computer where I can watch that.
Yeah, old CJ. Yeah, we got a little vested interest. Old CJ Yarborough. We want to give a little shout out to old CJ and wish him well.
And it's Darius Townsend will be playing for Alabama today, so no Tanner.
Tanner. Yeah. So, and I believe Chadarius is going to get a little playing time today too. So,
all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC, the Big 1080.